Sometimes this roof up over my head starts getting me down, crowding me out. You know what I'm talking about. I need to clear my head and head for the countryside. Take a little walk, maybe take a little ride. Bullfrogs croaking, smallmouth jumping, wind blowing through the trees. So let's throw a cooler in the truck. I know where I wanna be, outdoors with Joey Mines, in a deer stand back in the woods, or kicking back, wetting the line. Rain pours, sun shines, but it's all good, 'cause I'm doing what I love with who I like. I can find that peace of mind I'm looking for outdoors.
MidstateRV.com in Byron, Georgia presents Outdoors with Joey Mines. Outdoors with Joey Mines is brought to you in part by Angler Quest Pontoon Boats, B&M Poles, Highlands Marina Resort, Aikens Ford in Winder, Georgia, Wild Willie's Custom Accessories, Lashley Tractor Sales, and Kubota. For the next half hour, join us.
But it's all good, 'cause we're doing what we love with who we like. We can find that peace of mind we're looking for outdoors.
Where'd it go? Hi folks, welcome to this week's show. Today, well, it is the 1st of March. We're on West Point Lake. I have got a technique for catching crappie the 1st of March that I'm sure you're gonna want to learn how to do. Boy, the fish are biting. This year has been an exception. We've had warm water. The winter has been extremely mild. Water temperature today is 60 degrees. And when it hits 60, guess what? These fish will move from the banks to my brush piles. So we're gonna be fishing some brush piles today with our B&M poles. Folks, up in front of me is my first brush pile. Let's take a look at our graph and I'll show you how they look. This is an HDS 7. I've got an HDS 9 down below. I'm running both of them simultaneously. And here's our brush. See it? See it coming up right where my finger is? That's our brush pile. That's our brush. There's our fish, that little bright yellow. That's our fish sitting on top. That's just part of it. This is a big brush pile. That's just part. So we're gonna ease up to it a little more. Ooh-wee. Folks, if you look down below, look at this one down below. This is down scan. It is painting the trees for me. Right there, you can actually see the limbs. That's what you look for. That means we're on top of the brush. Okay, I'm looking for the little specks. These specks up here at the very top are our crappie. So they're in 6 to 10 foot of water. Folks, when we come back, we'll be set up catching crappie, West Point Lake style. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back. Looking for a great location for a romantic getaway, a family vacation, a reunion, or a fishing party with your buddies? Come to Highlands Marina Resort. We have waterfront cabins to fit every budget. Check out our newly constructed Lake Point chalets. The lake views are awesome and the sunsets are breathtaking. There's a waterfront restaurant and a fleet of rental craft, and the fishing, it's awesome. For all the details, visit our website at highlandsmarinaresort.com.
For over 25 years, Midstate RV Center in Byron has been Georgia's headquarters for motorhome sales and service. With over 350 motorized and towable units in stock, Midstate RV offers top brands at competitive prices. Trade-ins are accepted, and we work hard to find finance options to fit your budget. We carry the world's most popular brands, including Forest River, Charleston, and Berkshire diesel motorhomes, as well as Sports Coach diesels. So what are you waiting for? Midstate RV makes owning a motorhome more affordable than ever. Midstate RV Center in Byron, the camping expert since 1989. Online at midstaterv.com.
Quest Pontoon Boats features a unique, lightweight design for the maximum boating experience. From our paddle boats, to the Luxury Series, to the Angler Quest, made for the serious fisherman. Quest Pontoon Boats meets the needs and budgets for every boating experience. We have the boat you've been looking for and invite you to experience Quest. Check us out at questpontoons.com. Folks, I'm going to take a couple of minutes and show you what we're going to do today. If you look over my shoulder, there's a marker buoy. I've actually got one behind us. There's a row of trees that are about 50 to 60 foot long. They're stacked in about 12, 13 foot of water. These crappie, over the last couple of weeks, behind us have been spawning up in this little flat. There's a little sandbar right there. They've been laying their eggs there. The water has warmed up, and now a lot of them are staging on top of this brush. So I'm going to try and go with 3 fishing poles today, and the truth is we're going to probably go to 2 because the action has been extremely fast. This is what we're going to use. It's real simple. I've got a B&M pole. This model is called a BGJP 14-3. 14 foot. It's a 3-piece pole. It is an ultralight type pole, and I've got it spooled with 8-pound test line. And what makes it unique today, and I'm going to explain this, there's my weight, and there's my number 2 hook, and I've got a crappie minnow on the side. All right, I'm just going to pitch it out, just like that, and I'm going to put it in the rod holder. Now let me explain why these poles are what we need today. If you look, this pole right here, you follow it down to the cork. I've got just enough line out for the cork. If I was using an extendable pole, we're fishing in about 8 foot right now, you would have, let me just show you what would happen. Keep an eye on the cork. You would have that much play, and eventually that cork is almost going to be up under your trolling motor. So the farther you keep it away from the boat, the more fish you're going to catch. So we've got them extended. I'm going to tighten my line up, put it back in the rod holder. I located the fish literally straight in front of us, so we're going to ease up to this marker buoy. So it's going to be 30 seconds or so before we get on the fish. We're taking our trolling motor, we're easing up to it. If you see this pole, you see how tight that line is? If we had more line out, it would be closer to the boat. That's not what you want. Another little tip about today. These fish with 60-degree water temperature want it slow. And what I mean by that, all right, there's our brush. I'm gonna slow us down. We're gonna sit on this brush. We're gonna sit right on top of it, okay? And we're gonna hold those corks as still as we can. See how still that is right there? The stiller you hold the boat, the more fish you're gonna catch. There he is, there's one. All right, there's a pretty one. Okay, we've been here about 30 seconds. And, this is what you can expect to catch. Come here, buddy. Oh, all right. That's a nice fish. It's nice 3/4 pound fish. Look how fat he is. Look at there. That means they're still spawning. A lot of these fish will actually spawn in deeper than the 3 to 5 foot of water. I'm watching this cork. I thought I had one grab it, but there's your fish right there. We'll take him home with us. Nice fish to eat. Okay, put him in the live well. We're on the board. Everything needs to be still. The stiller the water, the more fish we're gonna catch. There's one. Oh, I had another one. Here's one right here. There's one. All right, I got him. I got that one. Look at that big fish. Woo! I actually had two. And here's a pretty one. Okay, buddy. Let me get you in. There we go. How about that one? Another nice, healthy West Point Lake crappie. Isn't that pretty? Look how the sun's shining on him. This pattern works all the way to December. This is called brush pile fishing. And in another month, we're going to be able to pull up on a brush pile and see hundreds of fish. Hopefully today we will, but they're starting to get on the brush. Look how fat he is. There's another one. Still got his eggs. Still got his eggs. I had two fish at one time. We'll put him in the box. See you, buddy. Okay.
Hi, this is Tina Pickard at Midstate RV Center Body Shop. Here we can repair any RV concern, whether it's damage to the body, damage to the frame, damage to the roof. We do it all here at Midstate RV Body Shop. We do warranty work on Coachman, on XLR, as well as many other Forest River product lines. Please visit our website at midstaterv.com.
Hi folks, I just customized my brand new truck at Wild Willie's Custom Accessories in Winder, Georgia. Outstanding customer service. They have spray inliners, tires, rims, lift kits, lights, stereos, floor mats, tinted windows. Give them a call or visit them on the web at wildwilliesaccessories.com. Located inside Akins Ford, Winder, Georgia. Folks, it's time to go fishing on West Point Lake in LaGrange, Georgia. This is my 32nd year of guiding on West Point for large coolers full of crappie. New for 2015, I will be fishing out of the AnglerQuest pontoon boat. This boat is ideal for groups of up to 8 people. This is the best boat I have ever used for guiding. Over the past 20 years, I have put over 100 brush piles in West Point Lake that creates cover for crappie year-round. I cater to young children and the handicapped. Like Outdoors with Joey Mines on Facebook to keep up with what the fish are doing, as well as catch the latest episode of Outdoors with Joey Mines. Call 706-402-3607 or visit me on the web at joeymines.com. All of those dots are fish. We have just hit the jackpot. We've moved the boat. We're up one of the major creeks. That's as good. And here's a good thing. Let me just show you this real quick. You can stop this screen and back it up. Look at there. And look at them. Look at all these fish. Hundreds of fish where I'm pointing my finger. Hundreds. This is as soon as we stop, folks. I just dropped my first pole down. This is what you want to see. That is 5 seconds into the drop when I grabbed it. Golly. Look at this pretty one. Look at there. Look at that. Wow, what a fish. What a crappie. That's beautiful West Point fish. Folks, if you'll look right here at this graph where I'm pointing, those layers are fish. There's hundreds of them under the boat. The first pole I dropped down got a bite. I've got another one almost ready, but I'm gonna put this back down. This is as good as you'll ever see it as far as loaded up with fish. So I'm gonna drop this pole back down. I'm gonna hook my minnow under his mouth and out his nose. There he is. Okay. Another little tip about catching crappie. You catch one the size of that one we just caught, there's liable to be 100 of them the same size because they run in bunches. The little ones run with the little ones and the bigger ones run with the bigger ones. All right, I've just got one pole down. I'm I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can get another one down. But I got a feeling we're gonna be going to 2 poles or even 1. Ideal. Water temperature in this little creek is 62 degrees. It's a little warmer than the first spot. And the sun has come up a little higher, and it's warmed the water up a couple of degrees. There's one. There's one. All right. There's a nibble. Ooh, look at that big one. Look at there. Look at there, folks. Woo! All right. He pulled my bobber down. Pretty West Point crappie. Okay. I'm gonna change my minnow out. Boy, I live and breathe my crappie fishing. Now, there's another one on this one. Here we go. There's one right there. All right, that's a little one. Okay, it's okay. That's a little fella. We'll throw him back. All right. I'm gonna go to 2 poles for sure. I had 3, but we're definitely going to 2. It's gonna be that good. There's one, there's one. Okay, here we go, buddy. Look at that big, nice, pretty one. Look at that one. Woo! Hey, that's a good one. There's a pretty one. Wow. Put him in the bucket. You know, there's people today that are actually catching them in 2 to 3 foot of water. They're trolling down the bank, and there's some fish there. And right now we're in 13 feet, and we're catching them here. My point of that is, if you've got confidence catching them shallow, quite honestly, you can probably catch them shallow today. If this is your pattern and you know where brush piles are, or hopefully you've built some, you can catch them in brush piles today. Another little tip. On West Point Lake is one of those lakes that from one end to the other has about a 10-degree water temperature difference. Where I live in a place called Wolf Creek, I've got a house on the lake. The water temperature up in Wolf Creek is about 55 degrees. Right here it's 61, 62 degrees. And the warmer the water, the shallower those fish get. And the quicker they'll spawn. So when it hits 60 degrees, they're definitely thinking about spawning for sure. But right here is the middle of the lake. Down towards the dam, it's 64, 65 degrees right now. And that's where they're catching them on the bank, sure enough. So just little tips. The one thing about a brush pile, I build them all over the lake. Right now, to date, I've got 144. I build a lot of brush piles, in case you're wondering. And on a given day, they're going to be on 15 or 20 of those piles. So there's a fish right there. Looks like he's hitting it. The more you build, the more fish you're going to catch. Another little tip, the bigger you build them, the more fish it's going to hold. This one right here is about a 50 square foot area, and it definitely holds a lot of fish. Hi folks, behind me is my brand new F-150 King Ranch EcoBoost Ford. Boy, this is the best truck on the market today. I just purchased it from Akins Ford in Winder, Georgia. Outstanding customer service, largest selection in the South. Best buying experience I have ever had purchasing a vehicle. Give them a call or visit them on the web at akinsford.com.
For over 25 years, Midstate RV Center in Byron has been Georgia's headquarters for motorhome sales and service. With over 350 motorized and towable units in stock, Midstate RV offers top brands at competitive prices. Trade-ins are accepted, and we work hard to find finance options to fit your budget. We carry the world's most popular brands, including Forest River, Charleston, and Berkshire diesel motorhomes, as well as Sports Coach diesels. So what are you waiting for? Midstate RV makes owning a motorhome more affordable than ever. Midstate RV Center in Byron, the camping expert since 1989. Online at midstaterv.com.
Folks, it's time to go fishing on West Point Lake in LaGrange, Georgia. This is my 32nd year of guiding on West Point for large coolers full of crappie. New for 2015, I will be fishing out of the AnglerQuest pontoon boat. This boat is ideal for groups of up to 8 people. This is the best boat I have ever used for guiding. Over the past 20 years, I have put over 100 brush piles in West Point Lake that creates cover for crappie year-round. I cater to young children and the handicapped. Like Outdoors with Joey Mines on Facebook to keep up with what the fish are doing, as well as catch the latest episode of Outdoors with Joey Mines. Call 706-402-3607 or visit me on the web at joeymines.com. There's one. Oh, another pretty fish. Okay. I don't know if you folks at home can really understand just how fast we really are catching them. It is pretty much as soon as I put a minnow on, within 30 seconds to less than a minute, we are getting a bite. It's hard to show you just how many fish we're going to catch or how many we really are catching, because we've only got a short period of time on the TV show. But this is a trip, a good example. If there was 4 people on the boat, you would expect to catch 100 fish today. And this would be a very typical day on West Point Lake. I have a lot of people ask, when is the best time to come down here? Boy, that's a loaded question. I catch them year round. There's days that we do catch more, but when they get on the brush piles, that's the most consistent fish I catch all year. So I would say from March to December, you pick the day and come on. We average over 100 fish a day. And there's days that we catch, I hate to say a lot more than that, but we do. We throw a lot of fish back, but there's days that we catch even bigger numbers. I've got one of those little silver counters that I have in the boat with me when you get on the boat, and I'll go ahead and give you a tip. When you get on the boat, if I've got it tied around my neck, you can get excited, because that means they're biting, and I got to keep up with it so that we don't catch over the limit, of which is very important. Boy, what an outstanding day on the water. There's another one right here. Got one on this one. There's another one. There's another one right there. That was a pole that I missed one on earlier. I guess he didn't take my cricket away. That one will earn a ticket with us to ride. Okay, buddy. Look at there. Isn't that a pretty? There's nothing better in this world than a crappie. That right there. Golly, what a pretty fish. Yeah, he's still got eggs in it. What a wonderful, wonderful day. Way to go, buddy. Let's go for a little spin. There's one. There's a good one. Oh yeah. There's another one. I got 2 on. What do you think? Yeah, I don't like this too much. Here's one of them, and I got another one right here. Come on, here we go. That's double dipping. That'll crank your tractor up, folks. Look at here. We on them. Wow, what a fish. They will both go with us. There's one, look at there. That's one of them. Let me get that to where it's not going to be tangled up. And here's another one. Whenever we really get on them, that's how fast you catch them. If I actually had 4 people in the boat today, 4 people are liable to have the fish on at the same time. So, there's something about when you catch one fish, a lot of times it triggers other fish to bite. And if there's people that are fishing next to each other, within 5 feet of each other, a lot of times every cork will go down. I don't know if it sets the whole school on fire or what, but definitely when you've got one on, you've got a better chance of catching another one immediately. A lot of you I always ask the question at the seminars when you see me at the marina or whatever, well, how do I keep up with you and what's going on and how do I book a trip? I'm gonna tell you the #1 way. It's called Facebook. Go to Outdoors with Joey Mines on Facebook. You will see guide trips. You will see a lot of times what I caught the day before. And you can see a lot of pictures of crappie, stripers, bass, whatever we're fishing for on Facebook. So don't let that be something that you don't do. If you're on Facebook, you need to be liking Outdoors with Joey Mines.
Hi, this is Tina Pickard at Mid-State RV Center Body Shop. Here we can repair any RV concern, whether it's damage to the body, damage to the frame, damage to the roof. We do it all here at Mid-State RV Body Shop. We do warranty work on Coachman, on XLR, as well as many other Forest River product lines. Please visit our website at midstaterv.com.
CRvillas.com in Costa Rica is your perfect vacation destination for honeymooners, families, or corporate events. All our inclusive rates are based on a per person per night rate starting at $170 per day. Costa Rica is known for its unending beauty and breathtaking scenery. Details on our properties can be easily accessed at crvillas.com. Looking for a great location for a romantic getaway, a family vacation, a reunion, or a fishing party with your buddies? Come to Highland Marina Resort. We have waterfront cabins to fit every budget. Check out our newly constructed Lake Point chalets. The lake views are awesome and the sunsets are breathtaking. There's a waterfront restaurant and a fleet of rental craft, and the fishing, it's awesome. For all the details, visit our website at highlandmarinaresort.com. You know, the kind of minnows I'm using today are called rosy reds. And I actually buy so many minnows that I buy them by the pound. This past week, I bought 15 pounds. Does that tell you how many fish I'm hoping to catch? 15 pounds of minnows is about 5,000. And on a typical guide trip, when you get on the boat, I'll put about 30 dozen in the boat. So there's one right there. So that's a pretty one. Oh yeah. 30 dozen minnows. I'm expecting to catch a fish. I'm actually quite expecting to catch a bunch of them. But another pretty one. I'm gonna let him go. Like I say, we've got fish for supper. Okay. See you, buddy. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show. Crappie fishing, West Point Lake. If you're interested in a trip like this, I'm sure you're seeing my website, my phone number. Don't forget about Facebook. Like me on Facebook. If you're looking for a great vacation destination, well, it's Highland Marina Resort here in LaGrange, Georgia. Outstanding people. The owners are wonderful. They've got a nice store, 39 cabins that are anything from the 1-bedroom all the way up to the 3-bedroom chalets, of which are gorgeous. I strongly recommend that. If you're in the LaGrange area, please visit some of our restaurants and stores. LaGrange is a great little city. It's not too big, and yet it's not too small. Folks, until next time, I'm Joey Mines. Y'all have some good hunting and good fishing. I'll see you next week.